So guys, we are here at London's MCM Comic Con 2015 with the Lego Jurassic World guys. Thanks for joining today. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Cheers, I'm Jamie Eden, I'm Game Director of Lego Jurassic World.
I'm Goring, I'm the lead story designer.
So, Lego Jurassic World, I mean, how did that come about? Was that something you sort of put out there to Universal, or was it something that they actually approached you guys for?
It's something we were approached with externally. We were upcoming Jurassic World film, Lego tie-in sets, do the games match with them. So all 4 films.
Yeah.
Concerning the Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, were you guys set on making those from the beginning, or was that something that you all sat down and went, do you know what, let's get these other 2 films in?
No, they were always included from the off. As with anything we do with film tie-ins, we try and cover as much of the source material as we can. So, previous things would come with different books as well. To this, we were always sat on doing films 1, 2 and 3, especially whilst we were waiting for more information on the 4th film.
But I think, obviously with the new film coming out, one of the biggest surprises was the fact that the other 2 sequels were included. It was just something that Jurassic Park fans just weren't expecting. When you say the Jurassic World video game's coming out, even when Lego announced it, it was like, okay, it's going to be a film about the 4th film, but we never expected to have all 4 movies, despite other Lego games having it. So that's a really good 2 thumbs up from the Jurassic Park fan base there.
I mean, what did you guys look for, like, inspiration when making the game? Did you sit down and watch the films again? Did you play the old games? Crack out your old toys or anything like that?
Yeah, so DVDs, got them straight out, started watching them at work, started watching them at home on ITV2.
Every week.
ITV2.
Every Sunday.
Every
just
day.
to get ready for work on Jurassic Park and watch ITV2. Up in my loft, I've still got all the toys at my parents' house. So I brought them down, I've got my big T-Rex on my desk at work, the visitor centre, sat gathering dust when my kids are playing with them.
Yeah.
And then you can listen to your guys' podcast on the way to and from work, was really handy as well.
Always the inspiration.
You heard it here first. Story elements in, obviously we can't talk about the new film for obvious reasons, but when selecting, I'm guessing you don't obviously play out the full story, it's got to be tweaked and changed along the way. How did you go about selecting the set pieces that we'd be experiencing?
It's basically, if you ask people what do they remember from a film, that really tells you, I remember that bit with the T-Rex, chasing the car, things like that. That's where you just go, oh, okay, we'll do that. That's everyone knows that scene. We'll put that in, and it's whether you turn that then into gameplay or whether you then turn that into a cutscene. It's kind of, does it suit gameplay? Well, no. Then let's just make a really funny cutscene out of it instead. Yeah. So our cutscene team, they've been doing this for 10 years. They know how to make a funny version of what was in some ways quite a serious film.
Yeah.
So we just hand it over to them, and then they just blow us away with what they've written.
Were there any moments where you were like, even though this isn't a well talked about moment in the film, we still need to get it in there for specific reasons? Anything like that? I know it's a very specific question.
So things like when they rescue Timmy from the tree in the section that was just shown in the demo, that bit's missing.
Yes.
But that makes for a really good section of gameplay with Grant and Lex climbing up the tree, helping each other. Parts like that, yeah.
Obviously, there's the game features, voiceovers from the actors and that. Obviously, a lot of it's come from the films. Did anyone from the cast and crew come in to sort of, give new audio voiceovers or anything like that?
Yeah, Peter Stormare came in from Lost World, and he was amazing. He was an absolute boss. He was telling all these anecdotes about making films, and the director, Liam O'Brien, said it was his favourite VO session he's ever directed. He was just wonderfully eccentric and unique.
Any project he does, he just steals. Armageddon, Prison Break, even the Lost World. Yeah. He's such a small character in the Lost World, but he's just so present and memorable.
Yeah, it was amazing. And plus, obviously, like loads of the cast from the 4th film came in and did additional dialogue for us, so they re-recorded all the film roles. And then as you play through it, they're sort of talking to each other and sort of cheering the player along to help them, do the gameplay. Like, oh, what do we do over here? Or just pointing things out to the other characters, but really they're pointing them out to the players, just so that small children know where to go.
Yeah. Can I ask a spoiler about the Lost World Jurassic Park? The Compsognathus, are they in the game?
Definitely, they're one of the 20 playable dinosaur species in the game.
Really?
20.
Do you play as one, or I don't want to get too much into it, do you play as many?
There's a few you can play as.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. It's my second favourite dinosaur after the T-Rex. Is the
There's also a lot of them that you can kick.
Yeah, kick and throw things at.
Yeah.
mean, obviously Jurassic Park, the world of Jurassic Park is pre-existing, you know, it's all set in stone, but we were playing the demo, and on the Lost World bit especially, like, you see the little poster in the ruined work village of, like, Jurassic Park, and then it was ripped to have Jurassic World, so it was like Jurassic World. Was there any sort of other little bits, other little nuggets, like personal things that you wanted to stick in the game, like, not spoilery, but, you know, did you get to put any sort of personal touches into the game yourself?
There's tons of them all around. I mean, one thing I wanted was to explore parts of Island Nublar and so on that maybe that are hinted in the film, or you see for a split second, for players to be able to go and nosy around those areas, like when Nedry gets his comeuppance.
Yeah.
You can go there. You can maybe find the hidden Barbasol can if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that might be a trophy or something, so I don't want to know too much, but that's exciting, the fact that you might be able to get to that.
I mean, do you guys feel sort of like happy and proud that you've got this whole, you know, the whole Jurassic Park fan world is excited for this game? They just want to jump into your world and explore the game, explore these places that you've created, and, you know, just, you know, is that something that you can sit down at the end of the day and just be like, wow, that's...
Yeah, no, I mean, incredibly proud. I think we've done real justice to the film, to all of them. And it is, you know, the size of these hubs that you can spot over sort of Island Nublar, they're really big. And they're just packed full of detail and funny, quirky characters that weren't in the films that you've got to rescue and things like that. I think we've done an outstanding work. I think, you know, everyone's, you know, really busted their guts to produce the best game that they can, because, you know, who doesn't love Jurassic Park?
Well, that's the thing, the new film's coming out, you know, obviously we love The Lost World, but, you know, fans sort of felt a bit with Jurassic Park 3 that they didn't quite get the film that they wanted.
That's the most exciting moment of this game. I can't wait to play Jurassic Park 3 because there's never really been a game, you know, that has been successful or been interesting to do with the first film.
Yeah. And it's the same with the games, you know, we've never quite got the Jurassic Park game that we wanted until today. You know, we sat down, you know, you'll see on the final video of this, we sat and played it, and our drawers just dropped. It's just amazing. You guys have done an outstanding job. I sort of say thank you for it.
I'll pass thanks on to the team.
Yeah.
Who did
Thanks everyone out there.
No, please, we do.
Yeah. But other than that, you know, what is your, you know, who is your favourite Jurassic Park character in the whole franchise?
Me, John Hammond.
Yeah.
Richard Attenborough, he is a class act.
So for me, it's just Ian Malcolm.
Ian Malcolm, all the way.
The cutscene team that we've got, you know, they're really good. As Graham said, he's very experienced. They just nail his character perfectly. He's smarmy, he swaggers around, and, you know, he's a bit flirty as well.
I'm going to add on to that actually. Is it Jurassic Park Ian Malcolm or Lost World Ian Malcolm or Lost World John Hammond? Lost World, Jurassic Park John Hammond.
Jurassic Park John Hammond, I would say, but also the one on the video as well.
Okay, yeah.
I think for me it's the Jurassic Park Ian Malcolm. I think he just gets the whole thing with him and Ellie. It's just really, really fun to watch as part of two Lego characters in a cutscene.
Yeah. Alright, well,
We look forward to that.
yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. We look forward to the game coming out next month. Thank you.